Hello everyone and welcome to the benchmarking review of the Karbonn A12 Plus. We'll start with the hardware specifications. Phone features the MT6572 chipset, that's 1.3 GHz dual core with a 4-inch WVGA display, that's 480 by 800 pixels. You can see here it's an ARM V7 based processor with 2 cores. Moving on. The graphics of the device are powered by the Mali 400 GPU and it supports OpenGL specification 2.0. The phone has 512 MB of RAM, out of which 470 is available to user programs, and at present 152 MB is available. The phone also has a 5 megapixel primary camera which can record up to 720p video and a 2 megapixel front facing camera as well. There's a 1400 mAh battery pack. In terms of sensors, you have the proximity sensor and the accelerometer sensor. However, you can see that the light sensor is also there, but it does not work and seems to be disabled. So let's start with the benchmarks. We'll run the quadrant benchmark first. We have fast forwarded all the benchmarks to get to the final results quickly. Let's submit the score. So we got a quadrant score of 3348. Which is pretty much in line with other dual-core smartphones featuring the MT6572 chipset, including the Micromax Canvas Fun A74. Now let's start the AnTuTu benchmark. We'll run the full benchmark here as well. So we got an AnTuTu score of 10,744, which is great given the performance to price ratio of this device. Now let's begin the Nina Mark II benchmark. It will test the graphics abilities of this device. So we got a 44.4 FPS, which means that even high-end games should be playable smoothly on the Karbonn A12 Plus. Now we run the AnTuTu 3D rating benchmark. The Canvas Fun A74 scored 1868, while the Karbonn A12 Plus scored 2104, which is really great. That means even high-end games should be playable smoothly. Next up, we are going to run Vellamo benchmark. First, the HTML5 chapter. This test also runs the V8 benchmark and the SunSpider test for JavaScript. So we got a 1681, which means it would again take the top spot in Vellamo benchmarks. You can see here that took the top spot again with 1681 and it's above the Samsung Galaxy S3, which is great given that this is just a dual core device. Next up, we are going to run Metal chapter. Let's submit this score. We'll get a comparison chart now showing its place among the top smartphones. Here too, you can see it lands between the Samsung Galaxy S3 and the Galaxy Note. And given that this phone is available for just Rs 5,000, this is truly astounding. Now this is the Linpack benchmark. First we'll run the single thread benchmark. It gives us a score of 51.55. And now we'll run the multi-thread benchmark as well. So we got a score of 67, but it shows an inconsistent result, as you can see right there. So we'll run it again. So we finally got a score of 68.066 on multi-thread. Now we'll test the multi-touch capabilities. I have 6 fingers on the screen, but only 5 are detected, so it's a 5-point multi-touch display. So that's all folks, that's the benchmarking review of the Karbonn A12 Plus. We'll be back with the gaming review, camera samples, as well as the drill review very soon. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and have a very great day.